So, Stefan, how have you been? Well, regarding the assignment you sent us, uh, to what regards the right activity that I would pick, well, it will be one, of course, I'm taking into account one of my groups. So there's this group of mine, and they have difficulties when they are allowed to speak like freely. So, well, the same happens when they are writing, you know. So the thing is, well, I decided to work with a process writing activity so that they would have a goal. Right? And the goal that I thought of was that they have to send an email to a politician, perhaps in Europe, you know, to inquire this person about his or her opinions on the crisis in Syria. It's like so they will have to send an email, like also stating their opinion, the reasons why they are getting in contact with this person, and also let this person know that they are waiting for a reply. So to begin with, um, they have to prepare everything. So like there will be uh, a scratch first, and we will check for language and coherence and cohesion, and also the register. I will discuss the register, why we are writing like this and not like that. And well, eventually each of them would send an email, so individually but working together. So there will be some speaking going on too, but focusing basically like 100% in a way on writing. So well, and as for the speaking activity, it will be something just like a process activity. Like I chose to work with the TBL approach, which is basically, I guess, the same thing as a process activity, because there is something that you have to solve. And in this case, uh, hence my students, they have difficulties and they feel pretty shy, you know. So I decided like to mix up a little, like uh, not 100% a TBL lesson, but also involving some pre-teaching in the beginning, like making it more uh, of a production lesson too. So, well, first of all, we would like get then started with a leading, for example, and and right next to it, uh, there will be some clarification, like vocabulary clarification, or perhaps grammar clarification. And before we could go into the lesson itself, I mean, the speaking thing uh, as it is, they will have to produce some language using the words or you know the um, um, the structure that was covered during the clarification. You see, so basically, I thought of something more or less like um, I don't know, like a discussion. So language for discussion is like chunks of language for the the pre-teaching, and then you have to come up with examples. There will be this discussion, so I think that as a lead-in, we could consider what topic to cover. So there will be some engagement right from the top of the lesson, and eventually each one will play its own role. Like I mean, like they wouldn't have to be, you know, pretending. They will be themselves. And at the end of the lesson, I will make some room for language qualification. Like I'll make some notes while they speak, so try to make sure that I was not getting involved with their production, and eventually I will draw some attention to some major mistakes. Not like everything, but anyway, and we'll ask them to correct that for me. And perhaps I could also consider asking them like what they could have done better. It's like some feedback of their own. So they could write on the board what they could have done better, and then we could take a look at it all together and have a discussion about it too. I think it could raise awareness, just like the same as the qualification in the end. So well, those will be the activities that I would consider um, assigning my students. See, actually, perhaps I'll try like doing something like that during my classes in this last month of classes that we have, and see what happens. And if you feel content with it, maybe I could even share like how it went like. So anyway, this is all for now. See you. Enjoy your week. Bye bye.